New York Knicks, Kansas. Dedric Lawson. Photo by Patrick Smith. Getty Images. This season has been madness for the New York Knicks, but a different kind of madness consumed basketball Thursday, when the 2019 NCAA Tournament officially began, not counting the 4 play-in games that already transpired. With 16 games, there were dozens of players on display, to show off for viewers that might not be familiar with them, especially those from mid-major schools. The Knicks will be a factor at the draft, given their league worst record, so it makes anyone who plays well in the tournament notable for them. So, with one day of NCAA tournament action over, which players stepped up and even improved their draft stock? 5. Dedric Lawson, Kansas/line, 9 for -16 thirds for -5 quarters for 4 stat line, 25 points, 11 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Kansas was hurting from LeGerald and injuries to other players, but Bill Self's teams never lack in talent, as intriguing players fill out the starting lineup and the bench. One of them, Dedric Lawson, showed off in Kansas' rout of Northeastern, 87-53. Lawson took his regular season success into the tournament and dominated with 25 points and 11 rebounds, including 3 made shots from behind the arc. His point and rebound totals were game highs. Unlike most of college basketball's notable players, Lawson is a junior. He doesn't receive the headlines of this sport's superstars, but he still averaged 19.1 points and 10.3 rebounds as a 6'9" forward. NBADraft.net's most recent mock draft had Lawson as the 57th overall pick, which the Charlotte Hornets project to own. The New York Knicks slot 53rd in the second round and could use the forward depth this summer, with over half the roster set for free agency, leaving holes everywhere. The numbers back up Lawson as a pro prospect. 3 years in school, unfortunately, hurt his stock, and he's 22 years old, due to a 1-year absence as a transfer that eliminated the 2017-18 season. Page 2, Purdue. Carson Edwards. Photo by Matty Meyer. Getty Images. /line, 7 for -23 quarters for -12 eighths for 9 stat line, 26 pounds, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. The player that does it all for Purdue, Carson Edwards, made a first-round matchup against Old Dominion his night on Thursday. That's as his team won, despite an interesting stat line. With 26 points, Edwards was the catalyst towards the Boilermakers advancing to the second round. He even added 7 rebounds and 4 assists. The shooting line was not terrific, with just 7 for 23 from the field, that's below 33.3%, and 4 for 12 on three-pointers. As a draft prospect, Edwards is a 5'11" point guard, who averaged over 20 points per game as a junior. It's after an efficient sophomore season, which he chose to extend his college career from. Whether that helped remains to be seen, because he's probably no more than a second-round pick in the 2019 NBA draft. With the high-volume shooting, 19.5 shots per game, and 3.2 turnovers to 3.0 assists, it does not bode well for his stock. So Edwards' next game, and the draft combine if he declares, are meaningful towards him being selected in the second round. The New York Knicks don't have anything clear-cut at point guard. Dennis Smith Jr. is around, but if there is no commitment to him beyond this season, will they select a guard at any point in the draft? Page 3, use your arrows to browse Kentucky. Keldon Johnson. Photo by Mike Gurman. Getty Images. /line, 10 for 16, 3 for -5 halves for 3 stat line, 25 points, 6 rebounds. A landslide win for Kentucky saw them succeed without P.J. Washington, who missed the game due to injury. That gave Keldon Johnson an opening to take over for head coach Jen Calipari's team, and the freshman forward did not disappoint. On 10 for 16 shooting, Johnson led the way with 25 points. He added 3 makes from behind the arc and 6 rebounds. This became Johnson's highest scoring mark since November 23, when the Wildcats defeated Tennessee State. He had 4 other 20-point games, but nothing that topped what he did in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. NBADraft.net has this freshman as the 7th pick to the Memphis Grizzlies. If not there, he should float around the lottery, due to his 6'6" frame that's NBA-ready and smooth ability across the court. There is nothing stand out about his game, but shooting from distance helps, and outbursts like this will improve his stock. Johnson projects as a middle-of-the-road starter or a reserve. While arguably a safe pick, the New York Knicks should pick out of range when it comes to this Kentucky player. This draft class is chaotic after the top, however, so landing in the late lottery is in his favor. Use your arrows to browse.